Hello everyone, Philosophy JKD back here with another One Piece brain food segment. Looking at One Piece, not just currently, but also in the past, each member of the Straw Hat group seemed to have goals that they're chasing. I guess that could be the romance, attraction, uh, but beginning on a new uh, objective to be successful at it, for example. So, what I think we're actually seeing in One Piece is something akin to quantum entanglement. Or they say that particles get attracted to ones even at distances that we really couldn't perceive. It's like an attraction or a self-fulfilling prophecy where, and you will it, you believe it, either be positive or negative, and ultimately it becomes true. That's why they say everything that Usopp says is all of his lies come true. So the interaction between what they want to have happen and the journey they take is actually evolving each of the members. Everybody talks about Kizaru being faster than light. Well, Sanji, just through hard work and evolving his ability, may be moving at the speed of light. I mean, it's anime, it's not true science, but there's always holes in the science and all the details. The devils are in the details. Luffy has fought a number of characters in One Piece and has taken something from every match. That's another example of his quantum entanglement in order to become what he calls the Pirate King, or the most free person in the world. So, what's very interesting with the new interaction on Egghead between Kizaru and Luffy, I believe that we're seeing actually a representations of science playing out right in front of us. They say that neutrinos are faster than light. Neutrinos. Um, but we also know that direct current, so you have an alternate, you have AC, DC, you have alternating current, and you have a direct current. I believe that Kizaru is like the single current stream, that was really put forth through Thomas Edison, with the help of guys like Nikola Tesla. But Nikola Tesla, although he does not actually get the credit historically for creating alternating current in the modern era, they're going to tell you it was Otto Blavy and William Stanley Jr. that created alternating current. That's what the mainstream uh, will tell you. But Nikola Tesla had a ton of inventions, and one of them was a play off of old technology of alternating currents that are found in sites where you actually see pyramids. Underneath the pyramids, underneath the king's and queen's chamber, you have alternating current. So it's not a new phenomenon, you know. Um, what's very interesting about Kizaru, he looks like he has a negative self-fulfilling prophecy, where he's lazy because he doesn't want to do bad things. So his anytime a thing goes in a different direction than it naturally wants to, say somebody makes you wake up when you don't want to, you're gonna be slow and groggy. Say you've never exercised a day in your life, it's gonna be hard for you to exercise. Say if you've always been exercising, then it's gonna be hard for you not to want to exercise because it's easy for you. This is like Einstein says, an object in rest will like to remain at rest, and an object in movement will like to remain in movement. But the similar thing actually happens when it comes to motivation and energy. Um, People that work a job, for example, if they work that job and they love it, it's easier to work it for a long time. It doesn't even feel like work. People that invest time in dream analysis or thinking or inventing, and they love it, it's easy. But you don't see people get into inventing. You don't see people getting into poetry and writing when they hate it. You see, so that is magnetism, or animal magnetism, something akin to what Franz Mesmer talked about. He's the person that the term mesmerize comes from. We are all attracted not just physically due to energetic fields that exist in us, around us, planetarily, solar system wise, our galaxy is moving around other galaxies, what some people may call universes, in a quantum entangled field. So, what are my predictions? Well, I predict that Kizaru is going to get mid death by Luffy, but for a couple of reasons. I believe that when you look at the self-fulfilling prophecies of the so-called admirals, there's four admirals. Each one of them are based on elements. So each one of them are actually Logias. And to the point in One Piece, Logias are the most rare, okay? However, I believe that there could be a massive defection from the military to the so-called world government. Almost kind of like some people could say is happening right now. Nations, states are trying to be consolidated by a world system, a new world order where all nation states are just stakeholders in this larger conglomerate thing. And then you have the pushback. It's very interesting how life imitates art and art imitates life. And when you have an open perspective, like you can on television shows, anime, it kind of fills in some of the blanks and holes, which makes you look to find the truth in what is being said. It doesn't matter that anime doesn't actually operate with true science, no, but it makes the attempt. Just like in Wano, it was a kabuki play with Kaido versus Luffy. Therefore, people could foreshadow exactly what's going to happen before it happened. And for the layperson, that their conscious wave is in and out. Therefore, they have less points of connection or magnetism or attraction wherein they can see the things that the adept or the people that are looking to make the connection get. It's almost like, how do you make a metal? You know, the truth is there's more than one way to make a metal magnetized. One way is by keep rubbing a magnet on it. Constant contact. Another one is a cooling process, and I'm sure some people don't want that science being talked about because there are classified um, technologies out there, and I'm not really here to talk about those type of things necessarily. It's just an intro to some of the concepts in One Piece. Um, so Luffy, I think that he's moving faster than the speed of light. At a neutrino, a, a theoretical neutrino moves faster than the speed of light, which is very interesting. Um, there's been tests with moving photons faster than the speed of light and actually accelerating particles faster than the speed of light, which, in other words, the document Chikaku makes us want to understand the nature of matter, that maybe we are all light projections in a certain gradient that we look like we're matter as we go down that periodic table. When you have your noble gases, you have your liquids, your solids. It's very interesting how that works. So, guys, thank you for supporting the channel so far. I'm gonna continue to pop out content. I've got a ton of videos. I'm just waiting to get them out slowly. And I'll see you next time.